Go. Over there. Papa's got it. Papa's got it. Come here.
Come here, Winston.
Right here.
Come on, Nuggets. Come on, Nuggets. It is getting towards the end of March here in 2023. It has been very strange weather. We, this morning, were bundled. I'm still kind of bundled because my hands were freezing, but we had some frost on the ground this morning. End of March in Arizona, there's frost on the ground. We got over an inch of rain. We actually emptied the rain gauge this morning, so there was still about 3/4 of an inch. So it's still not completely dry because some of that stayed in the rain gauge. Normally that'd be completely empty. But it's just very, very chilly this morning.
It's cold.
So, and you can probably see all the green around us here and the trees all coming back to life. I've never seen so much green here on the farm, really in the desert as a whole. It's incredible to see what some rain can do since we're not used to it. We had some things that we got done this week. So obviously the biggest of those is what?
I went and got Winston. So he is our male Kune Kune. So he's 4 weeks younger than Priscilla and Lucille. He's about 3 weeks old right now. So his mama didn't make it, so we got him early and are pan feeding him. Since he won't drink out of a bottle, and I guess you're not supposed to, from what I was told.
So I came home Thursday night, and I'm used to walking in, getting a nice, beautiful hug and a kiss, and all I got was, "I'm in here."
So I didn't want to leave Winston in the outbuilding in the crate, so I had him in the bathtub in the house.
Yeah. So that's where he spent his first few hours, was inside the house in the bathtub.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So obviously a little bottle fed baby, he's very close to us and follows us around even that first day.
Yeah.
He was wanting to be wherever we were. So it's pretty cool. I like that. We got the nuggets moved on to pasture. I should say you got the nuggets moved on to pasture.
Finally, yes. Yesterday got them moved out. They were a mess.
Well, they had definitely outgrown the brooder. That's for sure. We were able to move them this morning for the first time. They had eaten all the grass, and they are just pounding the food like they always do. But of course, that means we have to do what behind them? Clean up the disaster.
Yeah, I know.
like right here. Well, we got a hole right here. We got a hole right here. So the area we have behind us here is actually where we had our first round of pigs here on the farm a couple of years ago. Behind those, we actually planted sorghum. We cut that down several times and then eventually flattened it at the end of a season a couple years back now. And we've since been actually using this for a squash patch and also some blackberries that you'll see behind me here. So now what we're wanting to add to this is something that you guys saw start here just a couple of weeks ago. So we harvested our sugarcane here just about 3 to 4 weeks ago. At the end of the season, the goal was to get some starts started. We were gonna specifically use those up against the east side of our chicken coop and run area to give that shade. We've decided because the pigs love those and we want to use sugarcane here a few more spots, we're going to utilize those in some specific areas to give a perimeter around the growing area. We figure if nothing else, that is going to give it a nice wind block for everything that's growing in the middle, which includes these blackberries and anything else we might decide to plant. When we were dealing with the sugarcane, we were cutting it into small segments and planting those into potting soil. Now that is where most of our starts are gonna come from for that area next to the coop and run. What we also wanted to do is we wanted to see what would happen with the tops if all we did was just place them in a bucket of water. Inside our outbuilding here, while we've been down in freezing temps, and this is what we found. So you can see we have very, very good root growth here at each one of those segments down at the bottom of each one of these tops. So what we figure we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take a couple of these and place them into the ground here now that we're finally nice and warm and see whether or not we can get these to take. We went ahead and we planted 2 of these in each hole. One of the things we learned from a couple of our Hawaiian viewers, thank you, you suggested planting these a bit deeper and then also continually piling up wood chips and mulch and things like that as they continue to basically send out all the rhizomes that are eventually going to replenish these. So that's what we've done, is plant them a bit deeper. So pretty simple as far as how we got these planted. The first thing I did is I used my sharpshooter to dig kind of a trench almost down so we could get both of these planted. We estimated about 30 to 40% of the total roots or the total stock was down below the surface. We actually mixed the soil with some Kellogg's potting soil just to loosen it up enough here in the beginning as those tender young roots get a chance to push out into the existing soil. Then what we did is we built a small little ring around the tree to help hold water in here, especially here in the very beginning. Piled wood chips up nice and high, and then of course we came back and we watered it in nice and deep. So now we've got these planted. We're looking forward to seeing what the blackberries do in here, and then we have this ring basically of sugarcane that will block it from the wind. I think this is gonna be a pretty cool looking area here on the farm. So another weekend gone. We've got our Kunes in here with us. Winston's doing really, really good. We got a shot. Well, we actually didn't get a shot, but we saw them earlier. He was kind of just bunched up in between the two.
Yeah, all laying down together.
Yep, just laying down together. So they're doing really good.
Yeah.
Hi, girl. Hello. How are ya? Hi, Priscilla. Come on up. No? There you go.
And he's actually starting to eat some grain too.
He is starting to eat some grains. Actually, what he's doing right now.
Where he's at. He's in the feed bowl over there. He wants to eat all day long.
He all day. He squeals at you if you don't actually come over and feed him like now.
Come here, come here. It's okay, it's okay.
So it's good to get some planting done today. I know we've got just a few more weeks before it probably gets horribly hot here. We'll see kind of how the weather goes. So just want to thank you for joining us today. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel. We cover a lot of things here on this newly established functioning farm here in the Arizona desert and would love to see you on a regular basis. If you have any questions or comments, those go in the comment section down below. And our Amazon shop, I'll leave a link down in the description. That is a free, painless way to help support the channel. If you start with the link down below, it doesn't matter what you buy, you help to support us here. So just want to thank you for joining us today and remind you, if we can farm on the edge of nowhere.
So can you.
Yes.
She keeps biting my knee.
Oh my goodness. Hi, Lucille. Hi, Lucille. Come on up. Come on up. Hey, wait a minute. Is this poop?
No, it's like chewed up hay,
Oh.
I think.
She's like, yeah, give that back to me, man. I was chewing on that.
Oh, do you want a belly rub?
Belly rub time? Oh, yeah. She did good. Hey, girl.
Oh, you wanted a belly rub,
Hey,
huh?
chub cheeks. Hey, chub cheeks. Hi, chub
Look
cheeks.
at that belly on you, girl. Look at it. How big it is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go anywhere. I'm staying right here with this guy. You get him all week.
Look at that, you're doing everything.
It's okay. You can go ahead and stand there and look beautiful. I'm down for that. I honestly could just sit here and stare at you all day, but we wouldn't get a lot accomplished. So, can I just stay right here?
Are you staring at my butt? Do I need to go to the other side so I can distract you?
Wait a minute, I want to make sure I understand. So you want to show me your cleavage instead of your butt?
Well, I have a t-shirt on, so there's not much there.
There's a lot there, trust me.
Well. Come here, girl. Oh. Okay, let's try to.
I don't know that this is going to work out so
Come
good.
here, you girl.
It's something new. Lucille's just going to knock that
Come
over.
here, girl. And boy. Boy.
Lucy,
Come here.
Priscilla.
Lucille.
Lucille, Priscilla. Oh, this got taken over by the pigs. They're gonna break that. Look at, she's like down on her knees, like, I will get this. This will not survive.
Come here, Winston. Come here, buddy.
Nope, he's ready to chew on grass. Okay. This is not happening in here. Look at her, she's got her mouth all the way around it.
Can you put it up on top of there and point it down to us?
I can try. I think the tripod's a little too high though. Here.
Oh man, I got a wet spot on my
Uh-oh, that means you probably have poop on your butt. I think she's trying to nurse off of me.
Oh.
That is the wrong tree to climb up.